I hate to stand up here and sound sappy, and basically I've been in and out of wrestling my whole life, ever since I was a kid, high school, all that. Pretty much you have really spoken to a part of me that I think a lot of people have, a lot of wrestlers, not that they've tried, but I mean, you come into the ring like H2O hoodies and stuff like that is awesome to me. Why do you think that nobody else has really tried to conquer a demographic like that?
I don't think anybody comes from that demographic. I mean, I think, you know, if there was ever a diamond in the rough, it's me. You know, I didn't play sports. I don't listen to what's on the radio. I'm not cool. And you're gonna love my DVD because that's what it's all about. I'm like, you know, I'm an outcast in every sense of the word. I like weird things. I like what I like. I'm not shy about it. I don't hide it. I'm brutally honest. And this is who I am. This is what you get. If you don't like it, you know, sorry, I can't help you. And I do stuff like that. I represent my friends and I represent where I'm from. You know, hardcore scene and bands maybe people don't know about, because I want people to be like, what is that? Who are the Swellers? And Google it. And maybe somebody's going to buy their CD. Maybe somebody who's never listened to Madball before is going to go buy a Madball album. And like, these guys are all my friends, but it's also what I'm into. And, you know, whether you like it or not, we're all human beings. We're all brothers and sisters. There's a lot of stuff out there for you to enjoy. And life's way too short for anybody to be, you know, closed-minded and have a narrow field of vision. Like, go out there and experience everything. You know what I mean? And it's kind of what the best in the world thinks about too. Like, I want everybody to be able to jump up in the middle of traffic and just scream, you know, best in the world at somebody, you know, like, just, yeah, to me, that's what it's all about. I represent where I come from and my friends and my family. The people that support me, I support them back.
Thank you.
I think we'll, the gentleman who's last in line right now, that'll be our last question, but let's get through the rest of this line here.
You got somewhere to be? What are you doing?
Well, the event closes eventually.
The event closes when I say it closes!
Okay. That was nice. What is it like being straight edge in pro wrestling? Sometimes it has a really bad reputation of drugs and alcohol usage gone bad. What is it like being...
I want an example of drugs and alcohol usage gone good.
I just want to know what is it like there when people are sort of pressuring you and things like that. I mean, I don't drink, I don't smoke. So I just wanted to know what it's like for you in that type of environment.
I've never had a problem with it. I don't think it's a pro wrestling thing. I think it's a life thing. I don't think there's a problem with drugs in pro wrestling. I think there's a problem with drugs in the world. You know, everybody's quick to, you know, pop a pill or drink or whatever, and you know, I get kind of offended when people specifically mention, you know, pro wrestling. Oh, well, you've had this many deaths in pro wrestling. Yeah, you know what, it sucks. It's nothing that we're proud of. Like, we're not championing, you know, how many people have died or, you know, who's suspended and whatnot, but it's not a pro wrestling thing. It's a life thing, you know? I mean, it never bothered me, peer pressure and stuff, it never existed. And I don't know, I was just fortunate enough to just not care what anybody else thought. And the people telling me like, oh, you know, do this because everybody else is doing it, like, there's nobody I wanted to hang out with to begin with. You know, I mean, there's problems in the world, you know. The world isn't pro wrestling is in that world, so, you know, it's not just a pro wrestling thing.
All right, thanks.